Welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. Boy, I gotta move this backwards, I guess. Today we're making a soap that's designed by my son, named by my son, and this, my youngest son, Mason. It's inspired by the song "And the Snake Starts to Sing" by the band Bring Me the Horizon. It is scented in a fragrance called Extreme by Nature's Garden. I'll leave the fragrance notes in the description box below. But my lovely friend Renee Cormalis sent me, after I posted the Union of the Snake video, some snake keratin, which is like the sheddings of a snake. So that has been added to my lye water, thus the strainer. We're going to have to strain the bits that didn't get melted by the lye water in there. So yeah, I'm excited to use these, and as a matter of fact, I just had to order the ambered tobacco leaf for Union of a Snake because I'm already sold out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this yogurt. This is my raw recipe, so my yogurt and my heavy creamer in here. Let me get this blended in, and we're gonna get started. I'll go over the colors after that. Oh, I guess I can get rid of this. Don't need my temperature gun anymore. Okay. Still a little few floaties, but that'll get blended in there. Alright. See, so in our lye water, we have some little floaties. So I'm going to put my strainer right there. And we're going to get as much of this lye and salt that was stuck at the bottom off of here. If you hear a bunch of running around upstairs, my grandkids are still up. So, get out of there. Okay, let's strain this properly. I don't want to get any on this spatula and then get it inside the soap. So, okay. Let's put that there. Oh, let's wipe this off. And then put that back there. Actually, let me get a new one, just in case. I don't want to get any of that in there. I don't want somebody to get a bar of soap that's got a big, huge piece of snake skin in there. Alright. Okay, so I don't know if I've ever told you guys this. I know I told Renee one time when we were talking that I used to own some pretty big pythons. I had a regular python. Her name was Reno, and then we had an albino python. His name was Fitz. And we had a little one too. Her name was Hillary. But anyway, so my kids grew up with snakes, and Mason wants the coloring, the white and like yellow gold color of an albino snake, and there's some orange tones in there as well. However, he doesn't want it to just be that because it's a men's soap. We're going to put a sterling silver swirl in there, which is good because this fragrance has 1.1% vanillin in it. So we are putting in a little bit more of a gray swirl than we had originally wanted to, but that's okay. And I'm going to split the yellow and the white as evenly as possible. Let me scrape off the rest into the white. And of course I'll have to stick blend my TD. I'm really sad, you guys. I think Simon is starting to take a poop on me. Sometimes when I'm stick blending, I can feel that the actual, blade is not spinning properly. I do have a backup. His name is Martin. I've never used him before. He's actually still in the box. But when one stick blender goes, like when Freddie died, I had already had Simon on deck, so if I have to start using Martin, I'll buy another one immediately because I never want to be without a stick blender. If you're a soaper, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because being without a stick blender is terrible. Because then you can't soap. Okay, here's our gray. I gotta really get the bottom of this, because I mixed it with oils from my batch, and it got pretty cold. It's pretty cold in my basement. You know, with the AC on, you know, the basement is way colder than the upstairs. This is our yellow orange, and there is some canary yellow in here, which means that it's going to turn orange in the batter. So this is definitely going to be more yellow than it is orange when we cut it. But there is, I think I put Sunset Siesta orange in it for the little bit of orange. Okay, and let me stick blend my white. And I used a lot of TD, but very little water, so I shouldn't get glycerin rivers. I hope I don't get glycerin rivers. You can cross your fingers with me, guys. I have no idea what the fragrance is going to do either, so here we go. Okay. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what the fragrance is going to do. Yeah, my son really wanted to name a soap after this song, especially when he saw that I had the snake keratin from Renee. So this is his baby. I'm going to try to get him to come down here while we cut it so he can, you know, see it. And he just wants me to do a drop swirl if I can, if I have to, you know, run a chopstick through it or whatever. Oh, I didn't grab a mold. Hold on one second, guys. Grab a mold. That would be helpful. Where's my alcohol? Oh, I don't want to use this mold. That's the mold where, you know, it doesn't stay, this part doesn't stay flush with the wood. So, alcohol on here. I know you guys are like, why did you just do that? I always alcohol everything that I use before and after. It's just a good safety habit to get into. Okay, so let's split this fragrance. I'm going to put most of it in the gray. I'm going to put a little bit in there and a little bit in the white. So it's going to be mostly in the gray. So hopefully, please don't race. Please don't race. On the website it said it doesn't race, no separation, and cold process. And so far they weren't lying. I love Nature's Garden. Oh wow, this opened up. This is beautiful. Oh, I wonder if this is a dupe of something. This is another one that smells like very familiar. I've been running into these men's ones that smell very familiar, and then when I go read, it's a dupe of something that I know. Okay. Let's get this all stirred in. Alright. Oh. Let me scrape my spatula, and yes, I am going to stick my spatula back in there to stir it. There was some fragrance oil stuck on my spatula. Okay, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to bring you guys in closer. Simon doesn't need to be there. I might have to bring you guys down some. Hold on. Let me bring you guys down some a little bit. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to start with my white. I'm just going to pour it in there a little bit. And our yellow, I know it looks orange, but it will turn yellow tomorrow. And our gray. I'm going to do the gray from as high up as possible without spilling it on the counter. And I'm going to do another pass of each of them. And we'll figure out what to do at the top. I didn't ask him what he wanted to do at the top. Oh wow, I think this is going to be beautiful, y'all. I did not ask him what he wanted to do at the top. I should have done that. Oh wow, I do. I think this is going to be beautiful. So I'm going to be able to keep this a drop swirl. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'm going to bang it. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to go ahead and finish emptying these out into here. And I should be able to just swirl it if I'm going to put my white on the bottom and then my gray. Sort of do it like, you know, a Pollock mess. I love those Pollock mess looks. Always have. I think my favorite Pollock mess soap that I've done is my Notorious one. I made such a mess with that. If you watched that, I made such a mess with that one. Okay, then I'll put our gray. I just got that all over my counter. Oh my goodness, you guys. Why didn't you tell me I did that? Not being helpful. I would be terrible making like live soaping videos because I'd be trying to read what y'all, you know, were saying and stuff. Can you imagine the mess I would make then? Okay, and our last color, our yellow that looks like orange. And then I'll have to pound it down. I am missing color like all over the place, like right here. And now still missing color right there, y'all. There we go. You know, if he came down here and saw this color, he'd go, "Mom, that's orange." Oop, I just messed the light up. I'm gonna wipe my counter off before I bang this down. I really don't want to bang this in soap. Remove this. Alright, let's bang this down. Okay. I'm going to clean off the edge of the mold here. And the side of the mold here. There we go. Okay. Gonna use, should we use a skewer or a chopstick? Let's use a chopstick. Find one of my stainless steel ones. I don't want to do a figure 8, so I'm just gonna go down and then back up the other side. I do this with a lot of my men's soaps. Y'all know I do. That's one of my favorite, like, designs to do. Although I am going to use a skewer to clean off the sides here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and then back up this side. What do you think? That'll work? Alright, let me bang it one more time. There we go. And the snake starts to sing. And of course I'll leave the audio for those of you who are interested in hearing the song in case you haven't heard it. So I will see you in about 18 to 24 hours or 6 days later to cut this soap. Bye-bye. Hi guys, we're back to cut. And the snake starts to sing. I had to think about the title of that. My granddaughter Evie is with me because, you know, I tell you guys 18 to 24 hours. You don't have to excuse me. I'm very hoarse. But this has been like 6 days, 7 days. I don't know. Days are running into each other. So I apologize for my hoarseness. There's really nothing I can do about it. Okay, first piece, Evie. And then I'll let you take a look at it, okay? Okay. So I'm going to show them first so they can see. Ooh, look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah.
So what do I put now?
put it on the tray right here.
So pretty.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
Are you gonna use the skinny part?
That's for a sample. That's what I call a sample bar.
Yeah.
And did you know that Tio, Uncle Mason, designed this soap?
He did?
Yep, and there's real snake skin in it.
Wow.
Yeah, because you weren't here when I made it. Because I made it before, well, maybe I made it the day you got here, so it's been a long time. I needed to cut this soap. Like, oh, you see that? It's like a big, round little piece of gray in there.
Yeah, that's actually.
I think Tio's going to really like the way that it turns out. I should show it to him before I put it up.
Yeah, but maybe that sample's good.
Well, that sample has to cure. Everything has to cure for 4 to 6 weeks, so it's safe to use. Right now, it's not safe to use.
No.
Yep. So.
Oh, there's one there.
No, it's all right. It's not gonna. See, it's not gonna get on my soap. That's not a big deal. Oop, that one I cut a little bit too small. That's all right. It'll work. I'm sure Tio will take that one. Because Tio wants a piece of this.
He does?
Yeah, but he'll have to wait till it cures, just like everybody else. I'm going to show you guys the top of this, too. Check this out. Mason, come check out the soap you designed. That's what I'm cutting right now. Doesn't it look sweet?
She said that.
I accidentally cut this bar a little bit too small, so.
Can I pick them up?
Yeah, you can pick them up. It's just not safe to wash with yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have gloves on.
God, I love that smell.
It is. It's really good, isn't it? I think it turned out really, really well. Was that sort of like how you imagined it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she said you could take this sample
Yeah, but-
when it's done.
No,
yeah.
he can have a whole bar when he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not maybe. He can. Sorry,
After
guys.
that thing's done.
We should be talking to our subscribers, not talking to each other, right?
Yeah.
Should ask everybody how was their week. Our week was very exciting, wasn't it? And where are you
Yes.
going tomorrow? CJ Barrymore's. Yeah, they got go-karts there, Evie.
Yeah, they do.
I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, yep, 10. So this is 10, and we're gonna have it, see, because I cut that bar short, we have a really big sample bar, so I'm gonna have to cut that in half. There's our last bar,
Yes.
and then we're gonna have a big sample bar that we are going to cut in half.
Whoa, that is scary.
Yeah, very nice. So sample bar, sample bar. All right, guys, thanks as always for joining us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
With